Brian Christiansen graduated from Pitzer College in 1993. He earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in economics and was also a member of the Sage Hen basketball team. Brian currently serves as the Senior Director of Portfolio and Strategy, Global Community Impact for Nike. He is the President of the Alumni Association and has done outstanding work representing our alumni through volunteer leadership and alumni activities. Brian?
If there was ever any question as to whether I would be admitted to Pitzer today, I think the last three women who've spoke have made that very clear that I would not. So Julia, if you wouldn't mind coming back up and giving my speech, I would really appreciate it. Good morning. It is truly a privilege to be speaking to you today. Consciously or subconsciously, most of you will have one of two reactions to that last statement. I'll get to that in just a second. 23 years ago, I stood over there addressing my graduating class. That is important for two reasons. Unfortunately for all of you, those reasons are only important to me. The first is it's been just a bit longer since I graduated than I was alive beforehand, though the warped lens of post-graduation life does not make it appear that way to my eyes. After that day, I let my connection to Pitzer drop for a while. I strongly encourage you not to let that happen. Although no person or institution is perfect, I believe Pitzer can play an important role in our lives and more broadly in society, and it does its very best to do so. If you don't believe me, please consider that large percentages of some institutions' graduates intend to vote for Donald Trump in just a few months. I encourage you to stay connected in a couple of ways. First, consider giving $20.16, or whatever amount you choose, to Pitzer each and every year. Not because $20 makes a huge difference to you or to Pitzer financially, but because participating does. It shows others that you believe in the intent of this place. As irritated as you likely are, the Alumni Association guy just pitched you for $20 at your graduation ceremony. It's really a way to reduce the number of asks down the line, I promise. Think of it this way: if time is money, it's a wash. Or just think of it as a longer-term anti-Trump donation. Whatever works for you. That is the very definition of a cheap joke. Second, and far more importantly, I encourage you to go to a Pitzer or 5 College happy hour, or come to an event with the Alumni Association. Every time I go to one of these events, it's a fantastic group. You'll meet someone that you may enjoy getting connected to. You may stay connected to someone you otherwise might have lost connection with. At the very least, some old person like me is likely to buy you a drink, and it'll help offset the $20.16 that I just brought up so casually and inappropriately. The two reactions I mentioned earlier in reference to this being a privilege, and my second reason for this being important to me personally, are related. I'll wrap up both of those items now and leave you to more interesting and entertaining speakers. When I said that speaking to you today was a privilege, the first group thought, "You're damn right." To you, I say indeed. My favorite movie quote of all time is, "The world is made for people who aren't cursed with self-awareness." Don't lose that feeling. Honestly, I wish I could borrow it from time to time. To the second group who thought, "He has no idea what he's saying. He doesn't know me or what I have to offer, and sometimes neither do I." The thought of trying to have a real impact in the world is paralyzing. I think both of those reactions are perfectly reasonable. Which leads me to the second reason it was important to me to talk to you today. The last time I stood here, I was nervous and a lot uncertain. At the time, I thought it was because I was speaking to a group of people that I wanted or needed to impress somehow. But in hindsight, it was because I didn't know if or how I could have an impact in the world. Perhaps I am a little bit less nervous today because I think it is all turning out okay, and maybe I am making a small difference. I believe your post-graduation lives will be more than okay. Just as you entered Pitzer with more impressive credentials than I did, and leave better armed to have an impact, you will far exceed any modest contributions people like me have made. You will, hopefully, resuscitate the political process. You may work on solving global poverty. You will, we all will, tackle climate change. For those reasons and many more, it is indeed a privilege to be talking to you today. Congratulations, and welcome to the Pitzer College Alumni Association. I am thrilled and humbled to be associated with each and every one of you. Thank you.